What's up, everybody, and welcome to Crypto Core, where we dive deep into the crypto space. So, in my last video, I went ahead and showed you where to buy Bitcoin and altcoins on various different types of exchanges, also crypto ATMs, and if you want to even go ahead and purchase it locally from someone in person with cash. So, depending on your preference, there's different ways that I showed you in that video on how to purchase cryptocurrencies with fiat. So now that you figured out which one you want to use, and now that you have your cryptocurrencies, in this video I'm gonna go ahead and show you where to store them at, which is called what are called wallets. Now, these are what I feel some of the best wallets to store your cryptocurrencies on. This is just my opinion. This is not financial advice. I'm not no financial advisor, but I'm going to be going over real quick, hopefully, just the various different types from hardware wallets to web wallets, apps, uh, um, desktop wallets. So, and then from there, you can go ahead and do your own due diligence and decide which one you want to go with, depending on your preference. So, before we get started, if you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe. Those couple clicks will help build this channel and grow to hopefully not only where I would like to see it, but you, the viewers and subscribers as well. So I do have big plans for this channel later on. So if you do like what you see, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. So let's get into it. So first one I want to start off with is an app called Konomi. Now, Konomi is an app that you could download on Android and Apple. I'm sorry. They they do have. They were founded back in 2014. They claim that no Konomi wallet has ever been hacked or otherwise compromised to date. Millions of active users. They support various different types of cryptocurrencies, tokens, ERC20 tokens, 168 fiat currency representations, readable in 25 languages. So if you're one of those that just want to go ahead, uh, open up the app on your phone, check to see what's going on, the value of your cryptocurrencies, or they even have a built-in exchange on there for shape and change jelly. If you want to go ahead and, for example, buy Ethereum with Bitcoin, you could go ahead and do that. They do support um, QR codes for paper wallets as well for a few cryptocurrencies. So this is a pretty cool, simple one if you want to just have the app on your phone. And also they did create a desktop as well for Windows, Mac, and Linux. They do have 24-hour support, uh, backup, privacy. Um, I think key backup keys for it. So this is a cool one. Probably the most popular, safest one that people use as far as the app goes. Now, next one I want to talk about is a web wallet called Blockchain. Now, Blockchain is a very familiar one. Uh, it's been around, I believe, since 2011, uh, from 140 countries, support 140 countries, 200 billion plus transacted, over 32 million wallets. They have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar. I don't know if they have any more, but you just could create a wallet, store the few cryptocurrencies on here. A lot of people do use this for Bitcoin. You can see the transaction on the blockchain as well. Store it, send it to exchanges, whatever it may be. This is one that a lot of people do use that feels a safe way when it comes to Bitcoin. This is one of the very first and oldest ones for Bitcoin. So next one I want to talk about is MetaMask. Now MetaMask is a Ethereum-based Chrome extension for browser. It supports Ethereum ERC20 tokens. You could see it. You could on the EtherScan. You could look at your total worth of crypto assets. You could see the transactions on EtherScan as well with the transparency of it. Um, you just it will basically pop up right here in the corner. You just log in with the username and password. They do give you a backup recovery phrase, so so that you do lose your login or you lose your laptop, computer, or it crashes or something happens, you're able just to log back in with the recovery key. So this is a good one if you just want to just be able to just go up here, click on MetaMask, and just real quick see what's going on with your Ethereum ERC20 tokens in your wallet, the value of them, or if you want to be able just to send it to exchange real quick to possibly sell it, or if you just purchase some and send it real quick to MetaMask. So this is a good one. Next one I want to talk about is MyEtherWallet. MyEtherWallet is very similar to the blockchain wallet, except that this is for Ethereum and ERC20 token based wallet that's on the EtherScan. So you just create a new wallet. You can have your cryptocurrencies on here, and you can send it to other wallets as well, and then exchanges. Now, and you could same thing. Look at the transaction on EtherScan. Now with EtherScan or Ethereum based type wallets like MetaMask, and this one you do have to have extra Ethereum to pay for the gas price to be able to send it. So depending on how much GUI you want to spend will determine on how quick the transaction goes through. If you're okay with waiting a little bit longer, you could go ahead and have a lower GUI for it. So now do keep in mind that when it comes to these web wallets and these apps as well, do take into consideration the risks that are involved when it comes to someone possibly hacking it, getting access to it, or someone stealing your phone, for example, or stealing your laptop. Or do whenever it comes to your backup keys or your recovery word phrases, don't save that on your laptop, your computer, your desktop, your cell phone, any type of software or network. Do store that somewhere else, offline, like write it down on a piece of paper, a USB, a hard drive. Keep put it in a safe place or even a safe, for example, so that if you do lose access to it or something happens to your computer, your laptop, or your cell phone, for example, that you're able to recover it and back it all up from the recovery phrase or your keys. Because if you don't have those and you lose it and something happens, consider your cryptocurrency is gone, because there was no other way to be able to have access to it. The creators, developers, support, no one can help you. That's why if you want to be able to have more control of your assets, you have to be more responsible and take those extra precautions to be able to make sure you keep those in a safe place. So do keep that in mind. Now, these next couple I want to talk about are desktop wallets. The first one I want to talk about is Jax. So that Jax is free to download on your desktop, easy to use interface on the dashboard. They also have a portfolio as well So you could just see the value of your crypto assets, and they have blockchain news, just what's all the cryptocurrency news and what's going on. So that's pretty cool as well. You could just log in and see what they're talking about, what's the news for today, and market data, what's the price, the market caps, the trends, and everything. So they do support. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how much cryptocurrencies or what kind they support. Oh, and they have desktop, Chrome, iOS, and Android for downloads. Um, but this is a good one for a desktop. Next one I want to talk about is Exodus. Also another free download for desktop. They have a portfolio, so you can manage your digital assets and see the total value in of all your cryptocurrencies. And then here's the wallet as well. If you want to send it, deposit, withdraw, and see the value of it per crypto currency. And they also have an exchange. So for a fee, if you want to purchase Ethereum with Bitcoin, or whatever it may be. So that's Exodus. So these next three I want to talk about are hardware wallets. First one is KeepKey. Now, what these are is hardware wallets that you store your cryptocurrencies on offline or off any type of network or software. So what you do is you would download basically the wallet on your desktop, I believe, and you would send your cryptocurrencies on there, and then from there you link your hardware wallet with your USB onto your laptop, computer. I think even maybe they have an app available for your phone, and you can store all various different types of cryptocurrencies, ERC20 tokens, and then you could just from here you just link it. Like for example, send 0.0224 Bitcoin to this wallet, and they'll go ahead and go through. So, and also this is a recovery sentence. So basically you will have to create from 1 to 12 all the different types of words that you want to use to recover your cryptocurrencies. If you lose the wallet or it gets wet, breaks, something happens, whatever the case may be. So now next one I want to talk about is Ledger. Also another hardware wallet. This is a new one that's coming out, Ledger Nano X. Bluetooth enabled, 100 app storage, backup enabled, certified secure chip. It's small. It's almost like a USB, and it has a little a way you could just flip it open. So when you're covering the face, you just kind of protect it. And same thing as well with the USB to be able to send to a wallet address or to deposit it and store it right here on the hardware wallet. And I think you could also put it on your keychain. Pretty simple, easy to use. Now this would be the wallet that you download on your desktop, so that from here you could access it once you plug it in from your USB and see what's going on or whatever it is you might want to do. Send funds, receive funds, your dashboard, your total value of all your cryptocurrencies that you have. So next one I want to talk about is Trezor. Now Trezor, supports all different types of cryptocurrencies, 500 more. I think ERC20 tokens as well. They have two different types. They have the Treasure, and then hold on, I forgot the names of them. It's Treasure 1. This is the first one. They came out the Treasure Model T. This is the latest one that they came out with. This is a little bit bigger than the first one, and also easy to use interface. I believe it's just on touch screen, so you could just access it from that. Let me go back. Same thing, recovery seed. Here's what the wallet on your desktop looks like. Cryptocurrency, your transactions, send and receive, sign and verify, and your recovery phrase, your seed words. So if you do lose a wallet or break, something happens. Now there's one that I didn't talk about, which is called a hot wallet, which are referred for exchanges. Now, I do not recommend storing your cryptocurrency on any type of exchanges, as many of them have been hacked before. So the only time I do recommend holding, if you do have cryptocurrency on any type of exchanges, just let it be for if you're buying or selling any of your cryptocurrencies, or people do have it on there if you're a trader. So people that like to day trade or swing trade, that's where they store their cryptocurrencies on, just to be able to have easy access when it comes to trading, because it's too much of a hassle to be able to send to a wallet and then send it back when you're trying to trade, plus fees and whatnot. But as a trader, do keep in mind the risk when it comes to that. So that's one thing I did not talk about, is exchanges, because I do not recommend it unless you're going to be a trader or if you're buying or selling. So, and then when it comes to these hardware wallets, from my knowledge, they're all very similar. It's definitely about your preference as far as the design of the hardware wallet. Easy to use, what you like more. The pricing on them is different. They're all very similar, except for there might be a couple or very few differences between them. But this is definitely the safest, most secure way to be able to store your cryptocurrency on. So if you do have the extra money to purchase a hardware wallet, I do recommend it, versus a little bit of the more riskier ones like a web wallet or app, or even a desktop wallet, because you just never know. It's something that's on some type of software, or something that's on your phone, on your laptop, on your computer, or something that's a web-based internet. So any type of network, you just never know. So I do recommend storing it on a hardware wallet versus any of the other ones. But from my knowledge, the other ones, as far as up to this point, are pretty safe. I haven't heard any hacks or anything bad happening. Maybe some of the more web wallets, I have heard a couple things about them. I don't think in particular like blockchain or MyEtherWallet, but some of the other ones. But that's all I have for you guys today. So now that you know where to store your cryptocurrencies on, it's up to you to decide what wallet you want to go with and choose. So if you do like the video, if you do like what you see, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. and I'll go ahead and put out another video tomorrow for you guys. So do keep a lookout for that one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.